What's up? It's your man Atown. It's Saturday, June 20-something. I know Juneteenth was yesterday, Thursday or something like that. But anyway, if you out there celebrating Juneteenth, y'all go do it big. Celebrate this thing. Be happy, be responsible, and be safe. Today, we got a special segment today. Special segment because people came in town. They're very important people. They came in town about 10 minutes ago. And they're here on business, and big business too. It's ain't no small little tiny ass shit. This is big business right here. She's a filmmaker, director, and the other cat is an actor, a superb actor at that. So I want to help y'all. Y'all help me wish or thank or welcome Mika Michelle and Michael James to the set today, Atown's podcast show.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, man.
Let's get this started because I'm gonna fuck it up. I told y'all in the pre-production meeting.
You might all fuck it up, but just
fuck it up.
Keep it real, man.
Yeah, keep it real.
This shit live.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is. So listen, what brings y'all here today?
Work.
Okay. What kind of work?
We're gonna be finishing up on a feature film called A Best Friend's Betrayal.
Absolutely.
Shot by Professor and yourself, Mr. Ant. So.
Oh, I worked on that project.
You did.
Shit, I didn't know.
You did.
I didn't know.
Yes.
I didn't know.
Yes.
I didn't even know. I didn't even understand that part of it.
Yes. So it's a pleasure to be here with you both.
Thank y'all very much for that. Y'all coming through here is really make my day today for real.
Yeah.
I was sad earlier. I was.
It happens.
Yeah, I was a little
Human
down.
emotions, you know what I mean?
Baby mama drama, Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I wasn't even talking about none of this shit. Look though, Mika, where you from?
I am from North Carolina, a city called High Point. A lot of people know of High Point because of one, the furniture market, or two, Fantasia Barrino.
Okay.
So I am from High Point, North Carolina.
Okay.
By way of Georgia, been in Georgia a little over 5 years.
Got you. High Point, they make the furniture, right?
They make the furniture. The furniture capital of the world.
Absolutely. That's what's up. And you got into filmmaking when? I mean, when you start making, didn't you act though?
I did. My first start was right before the pandemic, or right when the pandemic hit in 2020. I went to Detroit and I filmed a movie called Homeboy. But coming in, I already knew that I wanted to be on the production side. I did what I had to do to learn what I needed to learn. So I took on the role, got on set, saw how everything worked, and I'm like, okay, I think the production side is the side that I want to be on. But I do enjoy being on set, acting as well. But that's how I got my start initially.
So you were in that film I seen.
My Husband's Mistress. That's my second. Yes.
Right.
Part 2 is coming.
You did good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you did good.
I was the messy friend.
Messy friend.
Because when I saw that film, I was a little drunk when I saw it. I ain't gonna lie.
That's how you watch a movie.
Yeah, I was a little drunk.
Shout out Raquel Williams.
Correct.
Crazy Pen Gang. The
Correct.
movie was fire.
Dope.
Part 2 is coming.
And using that movie though, I remember you was kind of. You know what I'm saying? You little mess.
She was somebody we all recognize.
Yeah. Somebody the ex.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. That's what's up.
It's one in every neighborhood.
Everywhere.
True that. So, Michael James, let me bring you in correctly. You an award-winning.
Okay. Look at God.
Tubi starring BET type of motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Actor extraordinaire.
Thank you.
Netflix.
Good job, my man.
Thank you,
Netflix.
brother.
You Netflix too? You Netflix, my nigga?
Yeah.
Shout out Tyler Perry, Straw,
you
number
in
one.
Straw. That's right. I saw you.
Number one.
That's right. I saw you in Straw. That's right. You was in the barber shop.
barber, yeah.
Okay, yeah. See that? Hey, everybody, look at him. She been in movies. She making movies. He in movies and everything. So, and they right here in fucking Anderson.
Yeah. I also co-directed my
I was gonna say he does also play both sides.
Okay.
He did do some work in A Best Friend's Betrayal on the production side, and he also has his own thing.
Yeah, Sinful Lies, you can check that out on Tubi and the group home.
That's what's up. Okay. So what got you into being an actor?
I always wanted to do entertainment anyway. I started with music first, but acting, I didn't think this would be something I'd be doing. I moved to Atlanta 3 years ago.
Okay.
Just trying to clean up my act, have a different mindset, you know what I'm saying? I came down here with my last little sack money. I was engaged to a woman. I just wanted to be a regular Joe, 9 to 5.
Right.
And her friend was telling me about a background casting they were doing for First Wives Club with Jill Scott. And got into it. First day, I was gonna leave that bitch, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because I was thinking I'm finna have a trailer, makeup, and it wasn't nothing like that. We had to sit in some chairs in the back in a hot air place. And you know, this around COVID, so everybody had masks on. I said, man, I am not feeling this. I'm finna go.
Right.
So they finally called us to do our scene, and I was suited. You know what I'm saying? I like to wear suits. And Jill Scott was like, see how he dressed? That's how everybody need to be dressed when they in my office on this scene. What's your name? I said, Michael James. Where you from? Memphis. They called me Memphis through the whole set.
Yeah.
So she said, keep him every time we do a scene in my office. That's the first gig I got.
That's what's
and
up.
from there, I just fell in love. I caught the bug, man.
Caught the bug.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what's up, man. But one question about Jill Scott. She really that thick? She thick like that for
She
real?
thick as gumbo.
Buttermilk thick. She's like,
Yeah. Yeah. She
just-
thick
I
as
just-
gumbo.
I- you know-
She a beautiful woman.
yeah.
Gumbo.
Gumbo.
Yeah.
I just had to know. I ain't,
Yeah.
I just want to find out.
2 scrambled eggs. Yeah, that's her.
That's all. Okay. Dig. So you
Grits.
You got into it kind of by accident, in a sense.
Kind of, sort of.
Kind of, sort of. But but it wasn't an accident. It was God's blessing.
Yeah, it was God's
His
God's
calling.
His whole plan.
Right. It's playing. So, and you, Detroit. You from Detroit?
I mean,
you're not from there, but
I
you do-
have ties there. I
got
know a lot
ties.
of people there.
7 Mile, 8 Mile, what?
7 Mile East Side. Shout out Sarita Cheatham.
Yeah, y'all dangerous over there in 7 Mile. Dangerous over there. So, High Point, Atlanta. The script, you wrote the script yourself?
I
You're
did. I wrote the script. I did have my sister Sarita Cheatham. She looked over it, and she co-wrote some of it.
So what's your motivation?
Again, I always wanted to be on the production side. Just being on set and seeing how everything worked. I said, you know what? I want to take a stab at it. And everybody always say everybody has a story to tell. So I just put the pen to the pad, and again, I'm not an all-renowned author, but I felt like I had a story. It was a good story. People could relate to it.
Right.
It's a damn good script.
Yeah, it is.
When she presented it to me, I read it, I was like, yeah, I want to do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can relate to it, and I know some people that have been involved in this situation.
Right.
So,
Well, is the story true though? Some of it.
Some of it is true.
Okay.
And in most stories that they say are true stories, some fiction is added to it. But for the most part, yes.
Correct.
A lot of things in the story are true.
So was it hard being a director on the first time? Or your very first time, or?
Yes, it's I'm not gonna say hard. I'm gonna say it's challenging. And let me just say, bro, right here, it's been a couple times I was about to crash out on set, and he was like, "I've been there." He
Right
looked
here.
me. He stood up 10 toes, looked me in my eyes, like, "No, you gonna finish this.
yeah.
You come too far. Like, no, it's getting done." So,
Right.
shout out to the cast and the crew, like, for holding me down, because I felt like I was gonna crash a couple times, but with anything great, it's gonna be obstacles. So
True indeed.
I drank today.
True indeed.
Yes.
But I remember the first time I met this guy. He was downstairs on set. And he came. He was, I was gonna fight his ass though.
I was with it. I was truly with
I was
it.
gonna whoop his ass.
We're going to try. We're going to try.
That's my man.
We're going to try. I ain't going to say no.
Hey, I told him. I said, man, first time I met you, dog, I'm gonna whoop your
Yeah.
ass. I'm gonna fight your ass.
Yeah, you going to try. It's going to be like Jacob and the angel.
what you tell them? Bring your
Man,
lunch.
Miss, man. I ain't letting it go to God bless me.
But see, listen though. Listen though. It wasn't about nothing about him personally. I ain't know that. I don't even know you in person,
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? But you came in with that I'm the shit type shit. You feel me?
Ball of
which is
energy.
which is cool. It's cool, and I respect that, bro.
Confidence or arrogance?
Which one was it?
It was confidence. I ain't never arrogant.
Right.
No cockiness. I'm confident as hell. And, and you know how people take it, that's on them. You know.
Right. But you know what I learned though? You know what I did? I sit back and I watched you help the other cast members. Mm-hmm. And I said, this motherfucker all right.
Yeah, it's just humbling.
For sure.
Man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But listen, my grandma, I was raised by my grandma.
Yeah.
And she used to always give me words of wisdom. I didn't take it into consideration until I got older. You know what I'm saying? Until she left. And she told me, man, she said, I don't give a damn what you do in life, be the best at it.
Right.
If you mop floors, be the best nigga that mop floors because someone's gonna see that floor mop so good. They gonna ask how much you charge. So that's another line of work. You know what I'm saying? Another check coming to you. So whatever it is that you do, be the best at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because either you up or down, somebody got something to say.
No doubt.
So you know what I'm saying? The only person you need to impress is the Most High and your damn self.
No doubt. But like I said though, good brother.
Thank you, brother.
Real good brother. Because we got to talking afterwards and everything. And I said, man, you know what? I told God, I said, God,
yeah,
you sent this cat to open my eyes up for some things. Because I'm a real harsh critic about people. You know what I'm saying?
As you should.
You know.
As you should.
And but you won me over, bro, when you helped the cast out. You was helping the cast members out.
Yeah.
And that was real positive for me.
If someone helped me out, Ron Rico Lee, shouts out to Ron Rico Lee, gave me my actual first shot. Now I had a feature film situation. He wrote me in because I was on First Wives Club. He directed the scene on it, and everybody was calling me Memphis, whatever. He asked me, what I'm doing on this set. I said, "I'll be doing a bodyguard scene." He said, "Nah." What's up? And he said, "Nah, we gotta put you in something else. You got them suits?" I said, "Man, I got more suits." So he wrote me in, and I was the manager of the main character. No lines, but I got a name and everything, and they talking to me.
Right.
So he told me, sell facial expression. I was like, all right. I used that real, bruh, and they got me my first speaker role.
No doubt.
You see what I'm saying? But he helped me the entire time.
Right.
Because he told me, he said, bruh, the best thing to do with whatever it is you got going on, leave something because you can check out the next day.
Right.
Because you can't take it with you. So leave something.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what I did.
That's a gem. You know, I don't know that much about you at all. Either one of y'all really. But just meeting y'all on the set, I saw that you were very busy. You were very busy. Like you like to do it. You like to get a lot of things done. You're very. You want perfection, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing, but you want to get things done. And I like that about you though. So I couldn't tell whether it was your first movie or not, but you did a good job though.
As far as in directing, yes.
Yeah, directing. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Which is it's a hard job.
And shout out to Professor, co-director for sure.
Yeah.
God will surround you with people to help.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
But I wanted to let you know that because we didn't talk a lot on set because you you was doing your thing and
and you were doing your thing.
Yeah. So everybody was doing their part, but you made sure we ate.
Oh,
you made sure we had craft services. We ate good.
Even if it was the wrong plate.
Right. And we stayed in some nice accommodations.
Shout out to whoever ate Michael's plate on day 3.
Yeah, because I had some good fish.
Yeah, good fish, right. But yeah, we had great accommodations and great food. So we did all that. Sometimes you be on set, motherfuckers don't feed you. You know what I'm saying? They won't even.
I wanted it to be an experience. I did. Yeah. So yeah.
I'm gonna speak up though, man. You listen. This ain't the 1800s, man. Ain't you black, nigga? You better something.
Yeah.
Hungry.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
You want me to do my job? You know what I'm saying, nigga? Where's the
most definitely
gas?
Got
you know
to
what I'm
nourish.
You want me to be the vehicle? Put the gas in
the
the car,
bodies,
right?
For sure.
Quit playing.
Yeah.
For sure.
She did slave drive a little bit though. You did slave drive a little bit, but that's okay.
What?
You pushed that damn whip a little bit now. Cause Chop was like, man, they gotta do so and so.
Yeah.
I was in the van trying to go to damn sleep. Tell you the truth. My black ass was tired.
You know what? I just told her while we was on the way here. I said, I like the way she handled, even from the Zoom and rehearsals and table read. she didn't let up.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? When I used to do music, I used to hate going to the studio and the engineer would be in there just say, yes man ass type nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that sound good. I'm like, nah, I need to do that over. So when I got with another producer, I stayed with him for a long time. Because he was a nigga who was like, hey man, do that line over. I don't like that. Do this, you stumble.
Right.
Thank you. So what she did was make you better. Like I told, constructive criticism can help you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And let me also shout out Professor because he's the same. If he does not believe you, you got to have that DP. I don't believe you, do it over.
Right.
Facts.
And if you want that DP, hire Professor. Please.
The thing is called directed. I'm directing a scene. You know what I'm saying? So nigga, do this. It's just better. You know what I mean?
Right. Absolutely. So, give me a synopsis of the movie, though. Just give me just a little bit about it. Just don't give me everything. Just give me a little something.
Okay, so the title is A Best Friend's Betrayal, and it speaks on two friends that are very close, and of course, one of the friends betrays the other friend. It's a situation where, you're in this friendship and, you doing everything you can to help your friend, but when is enough? So that's when, friendship and betrayal meet. So
something got to give.
Yeah.
So is it two women that's friends or what?
It is. It's two women that are friends, and then you have two guys that are friends. Of course, they link back together once one gets released from the federal prison. So
that's what's up. That sounds like gonna be some shit.
Yeah, and it's not just the girls. So it's guys betraying guys, girls betraying girls. It's everyday life.
Right.
It's some front door, back door shit.
Yeah. It's a lot of bullshit going on.
A lot of shit, yeah. It's a good movie though. I mean, when y'all get ready, when you gonna have it ready? Ready for the premiere?
I'm looking for sometime in late August.
Late August.
Late August.
Great. That sounds great.
Yes.
So y'all be on the lookout because the movie is fire though.
Fire. Best
movie,
Friends Betrayal.
Yeah. Best Friends Betrayal.
It's fire. So let's go back one step. Are you one of the best friends in the movie? Like were you that in real life? Kinda, sorta? I
would say kinda, sorta in some situations. I'm a Pisces and I'm a giver. Like I'm a lover and I'm a giver. I'll take my shirt off and I'll give it to somebody. I'm the type, and I don't like to announce things or nothing like that, but I'm the type of person like during Christmas time, I will go in. Back in the day when they had Kmart, Walmart, or whatever, I would go pay off layaways anonymously. I don't want you to know who I am. Like, I always give. Like, you don't have to necessarily have to go to church to give. So I've always been that giver. So I can say in the movie, I was that friend if her car needed to be fixed or she needed gas money, she needed somebody to babysit the kids. I was that friend. I'm the friend that's always there. Take my shirt off. I'm going to try to help you in any kind of way that I can. But if you betray me, then
it's a different
story.
It's a different story.
I think there's a lot of people.
Hey, Brittany. Shout out to Brittany Monet. She's in the movie as well. She plays Raina, and she did wonderful. Shout out to my baby Brittany.
Yeah. She was...
Tell a friend, next to kin, someone you can recommend.
No doubt. She flew in from Florida, right?
Yes.
2 times.
And we
Texas.
do have a diverse cast. We have Memphis, we have Florida, we have Detroit, we have St. Louis, we have South Carolina. So it's a very diverse cast.
That's great. That means that your reach is going to be very, very strong.
Marketing, yes, for sure.
Very, very strong reach. So, Michael James, what's the most challenging part for you about this film?
The most challenging part?
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Well, let me say on something now, because you got in the bed with a girl, and then you had to. How'd you maintain yourself? Like, You feel me?
Nah.
You got to get, you know.
No,
y'all got the bed.
That's
Y'all.
your opinion, your assumption.
Shout out, Leia.
What happened? No, you know, I've did those type of scenes before. You know, in the beginning of this, I was like, oh, but you know, you gotta stay professional at the same time. But
I don't know about that, bro.
Yeah, you
Hard
gotta
to do
be
that,
professional, man. You know,
all right,
because you don't want to fuck up. You know? You can't. You know what I'm saying? Don't shit where you eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thick as gumbo.
Yeah.
Extra scrum. But
Yeah.
listen to me. So there wasn't any challenging role for me, man. I'm gonna tell you what I do, bro. And to each his own. I just let God guide me. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna stay my own worst critic. You know what I mean? I'm gonna Professor tell you, I said, man, let me do that though.
Yeah.
Let me do that though. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be my worst critic. But it wasn't nothing challenging, you know what I mean? To get into that character, it's like some of the shit I've been that person before, and I know somebody like that. So a lot of films I do is either off of what I've lived before, or experienced, or someone else. Because I'm telling somebody's story, if not mine. Okay. And I want to represent it correctly. You know what I mean? Absolutely. So I'm always going to be hard on myself. But wasn't nothing really challenging. You know what I'm saying? Every day is a challenge.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's your opinion. Had it been me, I probably got fired. You probably fired me, Mika.
You can't say that was my opinion. That was a fact. You asked me about what did I feel.
I'd have been fucking fired.
That's a fact.
Hey,
well, he would have been fired.
I'd have been fired in the damn.
We know not to put your ass in a sexual.
You better not.
You meant that's your situation.
Yeah.
Not your opinion.
Not your opinion.
Well,
You
that's
know
the
what I'm saying?
Whatever the fuck I meant, you know what the hell I meant. I said what I said. I said what I said.
So
But
we
I'd have been
now
fired.
know.
I heard what you said.
Yeah.
No
It was on me.
sex
I'm going
scenes
to
for
correct
Ann.
that. No, sir.
I'd have been
That is not
fired.
an opinion. I maintained it.
I know he would have been.
But as a man,
I'd have been fired.
as a man, you know, you think some shit.
I'd have been fired.
I'm like, nah, nigga, this is a 9 to 5. I ain't fit the fuck up.
But nah, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't have got fired, y'all. I'm just having fun out here.
Yeah, for
my-
sure,
that's
for
my-
sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Man,
having
make
fun.
this shit entertaining.
Yes.
It's fun. So, Mika Michelle, you. I know one time you got on your cast one time. You got on their ass. Now you got on their ass. I was kind of surprised at the shit. Now I was like, y'all. What I'm saying is, when you directing a project and you in charge of about 35 or 40 people. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody be bullshit. Sometimes everybody bullshitting around, playing around, but when you direct, you have to keep everybody together, keep everybody quiet on set. She did a great job, but what was going through your mind when you had to get a little rowdy on set?
It was a bring it back moment. It was a bring it back moment. That's the best as I can put it. Sometimes things don't go as planned. You have some actors or actresses that want to, get a fluffing on their makeup or whatever the case may be. But it's a time and a place. We're not here. We're here for a little time, not a long time. So,
Time is money.
time is money. Like, they saw them 3 black magics that had to be accounted for. So let's bring this back. Because, it's a time and place. And again, time is money. And it's time for fun sometimes. But at the same time, business is business. And once you get everything done, that's when the fun can take place.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. There was a scene at the church where I don't want to talk about, I'm going to tell our details, but this man right here, he took it to church.
Oh.
Now, I don't know whether the nigga was acting or what was you doing? What were you doing on stage?
I think he was auditioning for a pastor's role.
I think you're right.
All right, so let me tell you. We was just chilling for the moment. You know what I'm saying? I saw a lot of irritation because we've been going hard all that day. And it was nighttime. So the church was beautiful. Shouts out to
Love and Faith
ministry,
Sneaker
you know what I'm
Preacher.
Sneaker
And,
Preacher.
Shout out.
The layout was
Lady B,
looking
First
great.
Lady.
Absolutely.
And I got on the mic, you know what I'm saying? I'm already in this all white, you know what I'm saying? And I got on the mic just, giving the sermon.
Right.
I was messing around, but I was saying some real shit at the
You
same
got real
time.
shit now.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And clean
that-
as the board of health while doing it.
Yeah. And it went viral. Man, a lot of people saw that little clip I posted. They thought I became a preacher, man.
You got busy now.
Listen,
You got it down.
every time you open your mouth, say some real shit.
Yeah.
That's on my neck. You know what I'm saying? Say some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever come out of my mouth, let it be rejoiceful.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Because you only get one life. Ain't no cheat code and ain't no extra man to this shit. So I want to lay down anything I do or say, nigga, I could take to the grave with me and motherfucker say, I did that or said that. I didn't lie. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's what's
Except
up.
for the police, but.
Right. We don't talk about them motherfuckers. Fuck them. But
Fuck them.
let everybody know the church they did have some good hot dogs too.
Yes.
Sausage
Again, shout out Love and Faith. They came through.
Hot dogs, good motherfucker.
Yes. In between meals, it was clutch.
Right.
We had lunch, but we didn't have dinner, and just so happened the church was serving hot dogs, so it was clutch.
Let me
for
tell you
sure.
how God worked though. Me just messing around on that set doing that. The pastor took a fun of me, and he seen a few of my films. And Easter was around the corner. He asked me, did I want to come back to the church and do a testimony about my story? I was like, yeah. Did that. And they also promoted me being nominated for the Ace Honor Awards.
Say it again. The Ace
Honor Awards.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes,
And
sir.
Breakout Actor of the
yeah,
Year.
he promoted that on his church. You know what I'm saying? And they also came to the awards to support me. You know what I'm saying? So I love the fact that, you know, just what I did led to that. It's a reason to season it in anything you do. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes,
wherever you
sir.
go, leave your mark. And it may help, and it did help me. So, I love them folks. I love what they did, and I love what they doing. So shouts out to them, man.
No doubt, man. That's a big look for you though. That's a big look. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was like, this nigga, I ain't want to say it, but that's it. This nigga crazy. That's what I said.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. But Mika, you have any other films that you working on for the near future?
Yes, it's a coincidence because me and my brother, we actually film next week. Cameras will go up on next Wednesday for a new film called A Price of Love.
Okay.
Shout out to Tiffany Graham.
Yes.
Thank you for the opportunity. So I'm back on the other side of the fence on this one. So
She acting them,
on
Okay.
this one, yeah.
That's what's up. See that? Y'all stay busy, man. Y'all stay busy because
That's the whole thing.
I mean, not a lot of people get a chance to meet directors and actors and everything like that. I mean, unless you're really in the industry, you know what I'm saying. But some people out here don't understand what it actually takes to make a film or movie. You know what I'm saying? Like from the
Not
very
for the
first of the
weak.
inception of the
Yeah.
idea, and then the writing of the script, and then the actual production. It's a very daunting task. You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
I
Yeah.
say to get all of those people together on one schedule, that's a challenge alone. So yeah, it's not for the weak. That's for
The
sure.
first challenge is putting your foot forward to something you say you want to do.
Right.
A lot of people say what they want to do, but don't even, you know what I'm saying, even try. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother used to say, never accept defeat without making an effort. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna know until you try. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, and I say this for all the actors out there, it's not easy to do this. Directors, it's not easy for them to do that. To write, it's not easy to do that. To hold that boom mic, it's not easy.
Yeah,
And
hell
have
no.
ass camera, it's not easy.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? But if this is something that you want, nigga, you gonna find the strength to make that shit happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
it's no way in hell motherfucker have an excuse in 2025. There's no excuses, nigga. That phone can tell you everything you want to know today.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So don't let the smartphone outsmart you. If you can't spell it, nigga, you can talk to it. So there's no excuses no more. No, real shit.
Right,
I know
that's
I was just telling her, my nigga from the hood back in Memphis, man, he had no legs being in a wheelchair. That man doing his thing with music. You know what I'm saying? So if he can do what the hell he doing in a wheelchair and you got two up under your motherfucking head, what's your excuse, nigga?
No excuses.
You know what I'm saying? So this
Correct.
shit is not easy. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas sacrifice jobs. We sacrifice families. My journey to this whole thing, I've heard a lot of people to my journey. I've let a lot of people go. You know what I mean? Because I knew I was toxic to be with them, and I knew I was gonna fuck your life up even more. So I had to think of me first this time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I left a lot of people hanging, like in the relationship wise. You know what I mean? So I had to, listen, I got to go. I got to do this journey. You know what I'm saying? Some of my kids even got pissed off at me when I started doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because of the time. So this shit is not easy. You know what I'm saying? But if this your calling, you gonna take this shit.
Sacrifice.
You know what I'm saying? Because you
Absolutely.
never know. It may not be you doing what you say you want to do, but you may inspire the next motherfucker to be what the fuck what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Just do what the hell you feel, bro. Cause the niggas say they want to do some shit. The first no they get, they gonna stop. Bitch, I'm gonna keep going, nigga. The more no's I got, the means I've been trying, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right. And see, that's what I wanted to hear from you, is that what inspires you, and not really what inspires you, but you inspiring other people by doing what you're doing. And you are too, because a few years ago, black female directors, black female filmmakers all together were like few and far between. But now, now y'all are on the forefront now. Y'all projects are getting green lighted in Hollywood and every. Y'all got the mantle right now. Feel me? So
We seen it coming though.
Raquel, yep, we seen it coming. All the film festivals, really, and you, Raquel, and whoever else out there.
Lisa Brown, she most definitely.
Maya Speller,
yeah,
Nadej.
And I want to shout out to Brittany Brackett from up here. She making that shit happen. So all y'all just keep on going. I mean, if you have a hard time, just think back to what you could be doing, when you should be doing it. You know what I'm saying?
I tell every people that's watching us do this shit.
Yeah.
Stop looking down, because nigga, I could be breaking in your shit. I could be shooting at your motherfuckers. I could be doing anything. I could be selling some fucked up drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm here on set. So don't look down upon that. You know what I mean? Oh, you're a tube actor. Bitch, ain't no such thing as a tube actor.
Listen,
nigga, this a platform.
Jennifer Lopez,
You know what I mean?
Denzel Washington, all of the greats have something on Tubi.
Absolutely.
But it's the thing I'm saying is like, be happy for someone that's doing something positive.
Right.
I could be doing something else, man.
Ignorant.
You know what I mean? I was facing 35 to life. You know what I'm saying? I've been shot, temporary paralyzed. I done some fucked up shit out here. But to do what I'm doing, nigga, be happy.
Right.
Be proud.
Absolutely.
And another reason that kind of got me
You ain't gotta like it, respect it. You know what I mean?
right. Another reason that, brought me to the forefront too is, like you were saying earlier, all no's aren't a no. So I've done the audition thing. I've done a lot of things, and I said, you know what? If don't nobody want to give me a seat, I'm gonna build my own table.
There you go.
Absolutely.
That in itself bossed me up.
Yes.
Right.
So the no really was a yes. God saw fit and was like, you know what? I don't see you as an employee. I see you as a boss.
Correct.
So it bossed me up at the same time. So to anybody out there that's discouraged, that's going to auditions, not getting roles, whatever the case may be, again, that no could be a protection from you or whatever the case may be. Or it could be God, giving you a sign like, no, this is not your assignment. Your assignment is something else.
Correct.
So I took the no's and I had my chin up still. You know what I'm saying? So, all no's are not bad. At the same time, that no really put everything in perspective for me. And if it wasn't for the no, I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be building my table. And to piggyback on that, the feeling is so good because my children are executive producers on this movie.
That's what's up.
My children, have something. I want to leave something to my children. The key is residuals. Legacy.
That's right.
So this table that I'm building, it's not for me. It's for the kids as well. So I have a 12-year-old that's an executive producer.
That's what's up. That's smart business. Hold on, let me get you some hand clapping right there.
Be careful of that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's fire. That's fire.
I'm glad you said that about female directors, because more female directors has been hiring me for films than males. You know what I'm saying? This past year, just 2025, bro, I think it was 2 male directors, but the other ones I've got have been all female. You know what I mean? I think the difference is with women, they know what they want, and if you can bring what they looking for, you got the job. You know what I'm saying? With us, it's like, I don't know, I want a bigger booty on this thing sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know what I'm saying? We see it every day. Let's just be real. You know what I mean? But a lot of women that's in this game, I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. They have helped me out a lot. So shouts out to every female director I've ever worked with, and female casting director. Shouts out to y'all.
That's what's up. So let me ask you a question. How'd you get on the Tyler Perry movie, A Straw?
Brittany Passion, another female casting director. I worked with her on Tears of a Hustler, Tit for Tat, and she was like, hey, they need somebody for this role in the barbershop. I'm like, all right, I got an audition. No, I already told them about you. Bet, let's go. Got did what I did, had my little line. They didn't use it, but that's cool. I thank God that I was on it because I told myself, I've had plenty of opportunities to be on Tyler Perry. You know what I mean? But as background, I said, I'm not doing that. I said, when I go, I'm going to have a speaking role.
That's what's up.
Had one, but they didn't use it. But at the same time, I got a credit.
Camera
for
time.
that.
Camera time, yeah.
Damn, the camera time. I got credit. That's on
credit.
my IMDb.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's
That's
huge.
right.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was Brittany Passion that got me that role, man.
That's what's up. And I saw Marshall. I saw her. She posted
House of
something,
Pain.
House of Pain. And
Shout
Yes,
out Marshall
yes.
Taylor. She's
Yes.
doing her thing.
That's
She was
good,
just
man.
on BMF too. So shout out to
yeah,
Marshall.
yeah.
She's in the movie as well.
That's
so.
right. That's right. So this movie, y'all, it's got some of your new favorite actors,
And they are going places
That's
for
right.
sure.
So-
It's an honor to have both Marshall as well as Michael.
Tiffany,
Tiffany,
she doing her thing.
Tiffany Trill. Shout out to Tiffany Trill. She just dropped
She Without Sin.
She Without Sin.
Dope.
It's very dope movie. It just dropped. It's on recommended, and I think it's almost popular now. So shout out to my girl in Detroit, Tiffany Trill. She doing her thing out here.
That's what's up. See, and I love, where y'all are. Y'all are in Anderson. This is A-Town, not the big A-Town, not Atlanta, but the little A-Town. But it's okay. It's fine. But this is also the home of the former, with the late cousin Chadwick Boseman. So the Black Panther. So y'all,
Yeah,
the spirit.
yes.
We're gonna go downtown, shoot this scene with y'all. I think we're going downtown, right, y'all?
Yep.
We're gonna go downtown. So y'all might get a chance to see the memorial, which I think should be a better memorial. It should be a statue downtown of Chadwick. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. It should be a statue all through this fucking city of him. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna come though. That's gonna come. But y'all are here, so it's your first time. The first time coming here? First time?
To Anderson, yes.
Okay. Your
But
first time
I
here?
come through all
In
the time
Anderson, yeah.
driving. Yeah.
Okay.
I've toured all 50 states. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I used to do music, I toured with 3-6, Lil White, Frazier Boy, Lord Infamous, Rest His Soul.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I did some other shit in other states, but
Okay, don't worry about that. That's another thing. Okay,
I'm free.
But nothing is too small. Like don't get it twisted. No
Right.
city is too small
Right.
at all.
now Anderson bigger than High Point now.
Exactly. That's why I
I'm
say
with it
no
now.
city is too small now.
That's the bigger than High Point. Cause High Point ain't like this here.
yeah.
I forgot you know about High Point.
The High Point, man, I bought me some chicken wings. then I left.
It was that quick.
Yeah.
I
Look,
believe
though,
it.
For real though. So, okay, so Michael James, you come back here anyway to be in my movie.
Okay.
So don't forget that, bro.
Look at it.
listening to
Look
that.
at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You come back here because it's gonna be a 1-day shoot, but it's gonna be gas.
Listen, brother.
It's gonna be gas.
Every opportunity is a great opportunity, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So,
But y'all, he won $10,000 for that role.
It
So
was 50.
Oh shit.
Y'all better get y'all paper up.
That nigga said 50. Okay.
You lied. I'm lying with you, nigga.
Okay. Well, we gonna run together. Shit.
You lied with you,
run
nigga.
together.
Well, can I get a finder's fee, please?
You can. I got $4 on my food stamp card.
Let's put some cake on it.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
take 'em.
Let's bake this motherfucking cake, nigga.
Listen, I take food
My
stamps.
nigga put it there. Let's get it. Let's get it, man.
All right, y'all.
Did you get the clips, Professor?
You got the
Here's
clips.
your email, man. Can we show a few of them things?
We gotta show it. We
At
don't
least
show
one.
a couple of clips. At least one clip of the movie, so y'all can get an opportunity to see what is coming, cause it's coming for
I
y'all.
ain't sent that. I just sent the real because I couldn't send the rest of
We
it.
not hooked up.
Oh, well, listen. I tell you what. Go to give them your page.
Okay, so handle. Give them your handles.
You first.
Okay, so my Facebook and my Instagram is both Mika Michelle, MEKAMICHELE.
Mine's is IG Michael James _presents. You can go to Facebook and look up Michael Sewell.
Okay. And with that being said, you can go to I was kidding.
Pop your whip,
Go
nigga.
to my Cash App and send me $75.15.
I like that shit.
$75.15.
This damn light bill due today.
Oh, hold up. Before
Okay.
let me say this. I've also just been nominated for 2 awards. Promising Actor of the Year and Best Supporting Actor of the Year for DCEM Awards. And that's a Nigerian award event. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to the sister for having me on that jump, Debbie. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people that's also nominated I work with. So it's a great thing. So y'all can go on my page and just vote. You know what I'm saying? DCEMawards.com and just vote, man.
That's what's up.
Vote for my brother Michael.
And I want y'all to help me have it send out to Mika Michelle and Michael James Sewell. And we all gonna make a movie right now, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming on, man.
Let's get it,
All right.
man.
All right.
Your performance, we can help you preview. We gon' show love, we get involved, we do it all. When it come to Atown, we put it down, the best around. Atown's podcast show.